Pixels, buttons, a bit of fun. Then, somewhere along the way, the big platforms moved in. Last year, $200 billion flowed upwards, away from the people who actually play. This year, they take it back. YOM, where players play games straight from your PC, not a data center in Virginia. Meet Tyler Pemberton. Yes, this looks dramatic, but he's perfectly fine. Tyler's offline. His PC isn't. 47 players streaming from his GPU right now. Even AFK, Tyler's rig is pulling its weight. He's making money in his sleep. Maybe this is what happens when gamers finally take control of their own world. Turn your idle GPU into passive income. YOM.net. Eat, sleep, earn, repeat.
This is the noise you hear coming from this hyperscale data center in Michigan, and it's right next to all of these homes in this residential area. But this isn't just background noise, this is a constant hum that you can hear all day, all night, 24/7. Some people nearby told me that they can feel the vibration of this noise, that they can't even enjoy the outside as much. This data center is also currently facing a class action lawsuit right now because of the constant noise. So, would you want to live next to a data center?
Hey everyone, welcome to another town hall. A little untraditional town hall. I don't love doing this, just so everybody knows. Generally, I like to go live. This is pre-recorded, so if you're expecting the live show, I apologize. We have a family affair that I have to attend this week. Yeah, it's a funeral. Everybody kind of knows, as I said last week. So I didn't want to go the whole week without having at least a little bit of a town hall. As it is, it's a little less town hall-y when you can't. I can't see chat and comments during the live stream. So, but I do want to show you, I did want to fire up Warframe, show you what that feels like. I also have an article. You saw the video there at the beginning about the data center making all that noise. Atrocious, right? So, again, if you're finding us for the first time, here's what we are. YOM is a decentralized edge network. So, instead of relying on a data center or many data centers to do all this compute, what we realized years ago is that there are a lot of GPUs all around the world in people's home gaming rigs that when networked together are actually a very powerful data center, but you distribute all the energy requirements, the cooling requirements, the noise, right? All that gets dissipated across many, many computers. This is a much more efficient way to build a network. It's also a lot faster too, because as we stream games, and of course we can do other things like AI and all those types of uses of GPUs, we're at the proximity, we're at the vicinity of the end user. So, and you're going to see in a second when I fire up the game here, how I'm pulling from my computer, which is in the same room, but I am going out to the network and then coming back again to this PC to play. But anybody in the 5 states that are around me, all the way up to Pennsylvania and all the way down to Florida, could be playing off of my unit here in the house. And again, this is a much quicker way to play. I don't have to go to a data center far away that's got a constrained pipeline, or I have a long queue, like it's what happens with some of the other cloud gaming networks, where they have a long queue for people to wait to get in line. We just bring up more nodes, and people connect immediately to a local source of GPU power. That's what we do at YOM. So, and then the people who are volunteering their computer to our network, we pay them to allow us to use their rigs when they're using it. So it's a passive income stream for anybody who's got a gaming PC at home, who's not, whenever they're not using it, right? This is when they're asleep at night, or when they go off to work, or maybe it's an old rig that they don't use any longer because they've upgraded their rig. You've seen it in the news lots of places, right? That the GPU the prices of GPUs are going way up. The price of RAM are going way up. The new console systems are going to be like $1,000 a piece for PlayStation 6. So you're going to see the console, the cost of all these things and technology wise going up so much. It's going to be harder and harder for people to actually afford a home system. People who've got gaming rigs at home, they want to earn some passive income so they can keep on gaming. The way they do it is by putting their GPU on our network and allowing us to pay them for the usage. All right. So that's a big that's a big kind of way things are going. Let me go ahead and bring up the Walter site and show you what it looks like when I connect to play Warframe. This is what this looks like. So I'm over at walter.gg. Press play on Warframe. And you'll see that we're starting to find the correct PC, which again in my case is going to be the Nano that's here with me. I like what we've done this. We've added in some warnings like the escape key and the tilde key. They have functionality in this when playing on the network through Steam. So you have to pay attention to these. The Halo is really nice too. You get to see what the frame rate is and not the full ID, but partial ID of the node that you're connected to. But we've been doing so good. I mean, the frame rate has been phenomenal with all the connections we've made so far, and you really can see it with Warframe. Love that animation. Love that damn gorilla. Looking really, really nice. So there's always a license agreement. Now I've been logged in and out. Well, actually, let me show you real fast. So here I am in South Carolina. Again, this is not my. We shift the actual dots a little bit off. You can see the Nano, and then me. The pink dot is a user. The green dot is a Nano. Neither one of those, by the way, are my front door. So if you're trying to find me, it's close, but it's not my actual address, and that's again for privacy reasons. But here you go, the license agreement, and again, I'm going all the way through Steam. So I've already been logged in a few times to Steam. So the first time you have to log in, it's a little bit more steps. But as you come back to it every time, it's this fast to get up and start playing. And it has also picked me up where my progress was in the past. So I thought that was actually really nice too. I wasn't sure how I would do that. But I think Steve saved your progress. There are checkpoints in Warframe that kind of save your progress. I picked Excalibur because I'm a sword guy. So that's what I was going to do. All right, let's get moving here. I think I've got the volume down low enough you can hear me talking and still hear the game. Double jump, a gaming staple, and the slide. Crouch walk, very important. I'm obviously still very early in on the game because I'm going through some of the early movement tutorials. And yeah, I love that dash slash, but man, I use it probably too much. I'm fully healthy, I don't need those. But I do want to show everybody this part because this is where you stealth kill. I played, what was that damn game I used to play a whole bunch of? Temco? I can't remember, it was a ninja game. It was Ninja Gaiden, but that's a different one. Played a bunch of it. It includes stealth kills, which is really, as much fun as that is. Shooting in the kneecaps was also another staple move of mine that I used in many of the games that I played. That would allow for like location damage. You know what? I should try that sometime. This, I'm gonna pick up the gun now, so maybe I'll shoot some kneecaps. Man, this feels super neat. I mean, it just feels as smooth as... And I'm not even that great a third-person shooter player, but this feels so smooth. Let's get to the action here. Oh, I have a kneecap. Nope, not that time.
Good. The extraction point is up ahead. Hurry, before Vor finds out you've escaped.
Stop hurrying me, woman. Sliced and diced. But again, just to, while I'm defending myself, I'll show you again. As we're running, and I can see while it's running, I can see my host. I can actually monitor my host my Nano and see the performance it's giving me. So it was very nice. Let me get rid of these guys. These annoy me. There it is. Oh wait, I can kill them. There we go. Alright. Very nice. So pretty cool, right? I think you'd all agree. That's pretty sweet stuff. So you see that we got the frame rate down super low. It feels native. I mean, when I'm playing it right here, I feel like, as I said, it just feels super, super smooth. Again, I apologize for this being a short one. I apologize for this for being pre-recorded. It's not how I would like to do things, but family comes first, as we always say here. So we'll be back next Wednesday. I can't do it again Friday. It's actually even closer to the actual service on Friday. But I will be back next Wednesday for another town hall at the same time, and then again on Friday at noon Eastern Central Time, which is, I think, 6 p.m. out in Europe. Thanks again for tuning in and spreading the word about YOM. If you want to get involved, the first step would be to go to app.yom.net/rig check and see if your rig can be put on the network, if it's and how much money you could possibly earn monthly by putting your rig on the network. And then if you decide that's what you'd like to do, you can purchase a Nano through our friends over at Fresh Miners. If you want to play, the best place that we tell people to right away is go to walter.gg. It's running on YOM. It got a couple of games. I think we're adding a third game sometime next week. Some of the games are in testing, and we're taking suggestions. Obviously, people are suggesting what other games they'd like to see. So if you have a suggestion, get into our Discord or our Telegram groups and give us a shout. Let us know. In the meantime, be good to yourself. Be good to the people around you. Tell someone close to you that you love them. Go out and touch some grass. Drink plenty of water. Get in some sunlight, but not too much sunlight, and go out at night, see the stars, and we will talk again next week. Thanks so much, everybody. Cheers.
YOM.